What are?
What are? What? Think for yourselves. Don't be sheep.
Escape the age.
Yeah, I just, hit record, and then I hit record again. And one time I hit it, it stops. And second time I hit it, it starts again. Funny. Let's see what this is. Solar panels. Well, I think it's a terrible way to produce energy. I would like to look into the real Tesla. They said that he found a way to harness energy from, the cosmos. But of course, if that's like free energy, nobody wants that, because we also have to, people have to fund. Wow. What's that kind of bird? This power game that we're playing here has to be funded. Or this huge shadow that we're nourishing has to be funded. So yes, solar panels are the best thing scientists can whip up. But it's toxic waste, and what you always have to think about is, what we say is great now, what are we going to do with it when it breaks? Because if you start shipping out electric cars now, then, in how many years do we have to deal with the consequences of producing them? And where are we going to put them? Because to me, solar panels and batteries and all this plastic, that's like waste material from nuclear power plants. I don't want to create a worldview that's really terrible, that's just the way it is. I mean, if you would jump into a pool of the stuff that's inside of solar panels, you just immediately probably disintegrate. I mean, it just would dissolve you because it's so toxic. And if you would take the insides of batteries and then jump in it, you just never survive. It's like an atomic bomb sitting around on your roof. And how many holes can we dig and just, stuff it full with shit? Because that's going to sink into, you can never preserve it forever. So if it's not us, then it's the next, maybe in the next 5 generations, they have to deal with the shit that we did today, simply because we thought we need all of this, all this comfort. You might get it. I get cold, I turn on the heater. But in order to have a heater, you have to have something, that burns stuff, that heats up water. So solar panels, maybe they're a good way. And maybe we're still learning. And maybe we can just create some kind of bacteria that eats all the plastic in the ocean. But what if you do? Then there will be so many of these bacteria. There's no saying what's going to happen out of this. So sometimes it's just better to just leave nature the way it is and just try to get back to it instead of away from it. And so solar panels to me are still a way to just play God or something, But maybe, God is just a word. Maybe we are here for a reason. And maybe it's to figure out to live in a toxic world and to still smile and to be happy and do your meditation. Because if it's really loud, then it's a real challenge to be strong and to smile and to love your child and to still remember how to heal and to find your way back into nature. And that's an interesting concept. You know, remember to smile. It's like super dishonest. But what's it matter? I'm so sad, you know. But I can also just be happy about whatever, you know. Oh, wow, you know, how terrible one can feel. You know, that's sometimes I manage to get there where I just remember, wow, you know, how terrible I can feel. I mean, just imagine how terrible someone can feel. I mean, suffering makes you really feel alive. It's just weird.